Yeah, I saw your videos on Instagram.
Did you see them?
Yeah, I saw it.
Great.
Yeah, I posted on Instagram as well. I tagged you like when
There
you are
you
on
see.
Mahadev Bawdi.
You see, people are interested in these boweries.
Yeah, I am. It's like I just wanted to make my country, make my city more beautiful.
Did you hear about the Mahaminder Bowery?
Yeah, I saw your video of it.
There is a Mahaminder Bowery which Vishnu is also interested in. He's making part-time films, you see, and
Yeah, I saw
loading
a
this
video
on the internet.
talking about the Bawdi maintenance, and I'm like, he's doing such great work, and everybody's commenting.
Yeah. Well, I think it's nice for people to comment, but what I want to see happen is I want people to adopt these places and to say this is a lovely building, a beautiful facility. Let's do fish farming in it, let's have a restaurant in it or a cafeteria and use our brains to turn them into assets rather than liabilities. That's what I want to have happen, you see. Otherwise, it's all wasted effort on my part. You know, it's wasted effort if people don't adopt these places.
No, like nobody should think like you.
No, but you're thinking like us.
I'm thinking, but I don't have like such a source.
You
of
live
energy.
here next door. Are you living?
I live here.
So does Vishnu. He's also living locally.
Yeah.
Where's your place, Vishnu?
Behind that bridge. Live in hostel.
He lives in hostel.
He lives in the hostel, is he? So he's a local guy.
Yeah, he is.
And, you know, I'm living a little bit further away. I'm living nearer to Clock Tower, to the Fort Road.
Yeah.
I'm on the Fort Road. And, you know, I've been looking after a place called the Golnadi Bowery.
Yeah.
And it's a big bowery,
It's
lovely,
very big
full of
bowery.
goldfish.
Yeah.
Full of goldfish.
It's very beautiful. The maintenance of it is very beautiful.
The maintenance is good. It's drinking water quality there. And you know, it's virtually the place itself is a cricket ground.
Yeah.
This is a cricket ground. We're trying to keep it clean. You see, we
You
restored
clean
the.
this Bawdi like multiple times, but nobody's care about it. They keep throwing garbage and they keep throwing dirty shit things.
Yeah.
And even though we say something to them, they are like, you don't have to say something to us. We
They
just wanna
say
do-
they say it's a public place.
No, it is not a public place, but
not
they
that.
thought it is a public place.
You know, I have documents. Do you have the document with you, the one that shows the Bowery?
But I given to you.
You gave one to me. Right. Well, I haven't got it, but it lists some 20 boweries in the area of Jodhpur, central Jodhpur. And they're all recognized as heritage property by the archaeological department. That's why I think, you know, we have to bring this to public attention. That if they don't take these places seriously, they will be enclosed eventually and locked up permanently. They won't become an asset to the public. So the public needs to begin thinking about these places
But they
as
don't
an
have an
asset.
idea how pushy the places are.
They don't know how lucky they are to have a public swimming pool right next, right in the middle of their
These type of
community.
Bawris are only places in Rajasthan, only that no.
It's only in Jodhpur, in fact,
Yeah,
that there's a
exactly.
big a number of boweries. And they're beautiful places. They get the groundwater the rainwater in monsoon. So they gather all this lovely water, which can be so useful to people who will grow gardens. They can have trees planted in their area. They can do many things with it. But they don't think ahead. They just think about money all the time. Fill in their pockets with money, and they
They're so
forget.
greedy of it. They're not feeling lucky, but they are so greedy about it. That they have
This
so
is his nickname, Lucky now. I call him Lucky.
That's so great.
Because we're lucky to be alive still. I hurt my leg, you see. I've actually got damaged leg at the moment. I fell down in one of our
Fracture?
galleries. No, it's not a fracture, it's just blood inside, bruising, basically bruising, moving down the leg, you see. So that's bruising here, all this is bruised. That's why I want my friend Vishnu to take me home now and let me rest. So we've come, it's very nice to have met you. What is your name?
I'm Riva.
Amriba.
Yes.
Amriba. My name's Caron.
I know you.
You've known me from the
Exactly, I know you. I know you
I'm-
for like such a long time before the pandemic starts.
Right.
I know you from there.
We're going to try and start an NGO, you see, and we'll include you in our
That's a
NGO.
very great idea.
People who are concerned about these places, because this is basically a protected building by the Maharajas, the that's the MMT, the Museum Trust of Merangarh.
Yeah.
So they are the people who have to protect these buildings. That's their duty bound to guard these buildings and protect them from
Few
vandalism.
months ago, the MMT Foundation of Mehrangarh.
Right.
So they organize a foundation.
Yeah.
They are like the Maharaja of Jodhpur, Gaj Singh Ji.
Yeah.
He personally came and he gave such a sweet.
Really?
Yeah. So we are the part of it.
That's great.
So like my
Has he
sister,
joined you then to an NGO or something?
I think she is talking about Maila Bagh Jalra.
No.
After
This
that,
is local.
He organized a huge community of here. Like he I would say he choose people from different colleges, and he approaches us simply, please come and we are organizing this, and he gave us speech. He taught us about the bwadies, the maintenance, the beautiful things happening in Jodhpur.
Did he tell you about these things?
Yeah, he did.
That's fun.
He and
that-
his
He
No,
had a
he has
Jagat
his-
Singh, there's someone called Jagat Singh.
it's Gaj Singh.
Gaj Singh.
Gaj Singh.
There are a number of people who support these Maharaja's work.
Yeah.
To see his younger members of his family and so on. I think they're doing a good job. But I myself, I just do what I can because I'm a volunteer basically, like anyone else who's sort of not paid very much to do this. I'm given enough to survive. But we've been asking the collector to help us. So we've got a letter with us. In fact, Vishnu and me have just been to the collectorate to try to submit this
That's a
letter.
very great idea. Though, because
बट कलेक्टर वहाँ पे दूसरा ऑफिसर बोला ये ले लो, वो बोले इधर जाओ उधर जाओ, 4 जगह घुमा दिया और लेटर किसी ने लिया ही नहीं.
Like if you're doing a very good work, nobody is going to support you. Even the collector, they were like, go there, like different places. They were
They'll
just
send
going
you on
to,
a
like,
roundabout, won't they?
Exactly.
I'm afraid is
They
what
just want you
happens.
to like keep rounding, and that's not
Till you
going
become
to
totally exhausted, and that's what's happened with me.
It is
I
very
was trying to
exhausting.
get my visa extended. I was trying to get help from the Maharaja's people, for furthering our work and making it more successful and finalising it better, so the Jaras don't just become refuse points again after we've cleaned them. Which is a tragedy to see these places after we've cleaned them go back to the original shambles state of being used as waste tips. It seems pointless, doesn't it? It really does.
But we need more people like you.
Well, your people will come. Slowly it'll dawn on people that water is a resource, a priceless asset for any big, crowded modern city. It's a wonderful asset that must be utilised. Otherwise, it will be eventually just ruined. It will be spoiled and then destroyed by the fact that water is getting slowly contaminated by even the groundwater is being contaminated with
We can
chemicals.
use the water, we can use the plants over there. the
Lots of
grow.
ways to use it, isn't it? You can think of 100 ways just offhandedly, can't you?
But like I'll tell you, the water in this Bawri, when the construction of the new bus stand is making,
Yeah.
they are using the water
Absolutely.
in the construction.
Yes.
And I thought this is a very good idea.
Yeah.
We are doing it, but now the construction is done.
Yeah.
But the water is still blowing. It's
Yeah.
still blowing.
They're not,
It's
they're not thinking of how to use it. That's why it needs a group of young people like yourself. Don't think of yourself alone. Think of yourself with others. I can give you my phone number. You can contact me at any time.
Sure.
You can contact Vishnu, who will be there nearby in his accommodation. I don't know exactly.
मेरे तो पेज से ही पेज पे ही नंबर लिखे हुए हैं, उधर ही कांटेक्ट में.
And we'll keep in touch with you that way. You've seen,
It's social media.
yeah, social media. So you remember, you know me. So just include me in your WhatsApp, and then we'll be able to recognize on that. But Vishnu himself, he has his social media. He's very social media oriented. So we'll be in touch. And I say to you, namaste, and thank you very much for your time. We will record this, and we're going to put it on the internet. So your views will be widely
Whenever
promoted.
you are doing certain stuff, I was like so more appreciating it. Like this guy, like being a foreigner, he is doing such a great work for
I'm not a foreigner, I'm a new Indian.
Oh,
Call me a
he
new
got your
Indian.
Aadhaar card again?
I'm a new Indian.
That's very sweet.
I don't like to think of myself at all as a foreigner. I've lived here for 10 years after all.
Oh, that's,
10 years
that's,
I've been here
that's
struggling with
huge.
this Bowery business. So, I think it'll be recognised that if you are devoted to something, that's the only way to get a result. Be devoted. And whether you're devoted just to cleaning your own street or looking after your baby brother or planting a tree, that is what it's all about. It's about those little things that make life beneficial for all of us. That's how it is. That's how it's done. That's how it was always done traditionally.
Like
Now
a
we've
giant
forgotten.
mountain.
We think we're all going to land on Mars and live on Mars together. You wait and see. See how many of us get to Mars with Elon Musk. How would you like to live with Elon Musk on Mars?
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't that be the biggest joke of all? So then, let's go and see if we can find a samosa.
Okay.
Samosa.
This night. Yeah, I just had a samosa.